Hello there and welcome to Mason Talks. Today we have a story from r/NoSleep. I hope you enjoy. It took my son and I'm going after it. It's been 3 months since he passed. 3 months since my husband left us. Jesse's doing his best to cope with everything, and with us moving from the city and all, it can be straining on a 12-year-old boy. We heard about a nice house for sale up in the mountains and decided it was time for peace. As the car rattled and revved against the curves of the mountainous plains, Jesse sitting in the passenger seat with his earbuds in, listening to a song that takes me back to my teens. Lane Staley's voice singing sweetly out of the tiny speakers. I have been guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. We arrived at the tall dark house in the foggy woods of Bullet Mountain. It was beautiful yet eerie. And quiet. Too quiet. We cobbled up the old ragged steps and entered, greeted by the smell of stagnant old house musk and mothballs. Although it was a lovely house indeed. Jesse ran up the stairs as fast as his legs could take him to pick his room. Then I heard him yell, "I picked this one, Mom." I yelled back, "Awesome sauce. Start unpacking and I'll cook us a pizza," and I started bringing boxes in. When I went to put a box down in a corner, I stopped and stared at the claw marks on the window ledge. Inside the house. It was a little concerning, but may have been some animal that got trapped inside or something. Hopefully the little guy got out, I said under a sigh and walked on. It was night now. And that's when things really started to get odd. There was a sound. A repetitive sound. Humming. But every time I ran out to see what it was and flash on the porch lights, there was nothing there. I'd frantically check on my son, and every time he'd be laying comfy and sound. It's the first time he's slept well in days. So it was a comforting thought. Get it together, I thought to myself. You're stressed, and I slipped back into bed. The next night something definitely was out there. And Jesse knew it too. He slept in my room now. He wouldn't dare sleep in his since he said how he saw someone or something sitting on his window outside. His room is up 21 feet from the ground. There's no way a person could jump that high. Could there? We've tried calling the police station, but to no avail. No service. We've tried leaving, but all my tires were slashed and car smashed in. We couldn't walk because we wouldn't get to the nearest town on foot for 5 hours. We didn't want to be out there with that thing. Obviously this thing doesn't want us to leave. We locked all the doors and windows and tried to fall asleep. Because we needed the rest for planning, but I soon awoke to the sound of my son's blood-curdling screams, "Mom! Mom, help me!" and loud crashing downstairs. I jumped out of bed full adrenaline mode and ran straight down the stairs, only to see nothing but the back door swinging in the wind. I ran out of the door screaming my son's name. Jesse! Jesse! Play-a-Oz! But nothing was heard. Not even a rustle of leaves, shift of wind, or a bird's chirp. My knees buckled and it all came crashing down. I know what I have to do. I will do whatever it takes to bring home my son. We are all we have. I'll go into the woods.